Maria Bartiromo.
Broadcast. Bang! I want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Tuesday, June the 19th, 2012, 4 p.m. Eastern. What a day. What a day. The market rallying, pretty much anticipation of QE from Bernanke and possible OT, Operation Twist 2. I think Operation Twist is more likely no QE. Not yet. But the market just rallying. Federal Express came out with lowering guidance on earnings, but that stock was up. I mean, this move is just a joke, but it is what it is. Again, should we take out this 1370 level? We're going right up to 1395. I think tomorrow is the day to back the truck up and sell. Sell on the news. Hopefully we will be up and we can leg in. The big key is going to be the dollar. Obviously gold. I think gold sells off on no QE. Operation Twist, big deal. So I think we can get a nice little metal sell-off tomorrow. There are some other numbers that are coming out tonight. I'll tell you, lots of news, though. I don't know if you're following my twits. But seriously, I just want to start with this. And, you know, if you've been a follower of mine, you know I'm sort of a believer in 2012. I don't think the world's going to end. I think there's going to be great change. Something major is going to happen in the Middle East. Massive earthquakes, volcanoes, whatever. Something's happening. And, you know, I follow the USGS website. I do not think I have seen. Let's see if you could see it. Yeah, you're going to get some. You're going to get it. Yep. I do not think I have seen this many. Now, look. Over 5. Alaska, this one, had a 6. Oregon had a freaking 5.1. Australia, Melbourne, they have not had an earthquake there in 109 years. That was a decent one. People really felt the shaking. Not that much in Alaska. And when you look, today alone, the 19th, Greece, Indonesia, Fiji, Australia, Oregon, Alaska, Indonesia, another one, and now we just have one in Indian Ridge. The Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire. Now, Chile, we did have one. Big one, right? So that's sort of not necessarily due, but you look at this area right here. You just look at this area right here. You can't tell me all the Ring of Fire. Japan, we know what's happened there. We know Indonesia, tsunami. Over the years they've had. But where? And we've been saying how Alaska and Oregon hasn't had. Now all of a sudden they're acting up. Oh, no. I am telling you, the mother lode of an earthquake is coming. It is going to be centered here in this multi-fault line here. San Andreas, obviously. I have not seen this many 6, 5.1, 5.2. Boom, boom, boom. In one day. And then you have the other big ones, too. These weren't small. 4.9, 4.9. It's big. 5.0, all today. All today. So, just, again, I've been following this daily earthquakes. I've been following it probably for 3 years now. I've never seen this. Never. And I've been saying something's up for a long time. Something imminent. Get out of California. Get out of the West Coast. I am telling you. Even Hawaii, I think, had a 2.1 today. Dubai had one. But these are all small. Just focusing on the majors. Now, back to the markets. So, we had a nice little sell-off on the S&Ps. Did not get to 1370. Certainly, if there's a major earthquake in California, you want to sell everything. Back the truck up and get short. All right, people will die, but there's nothing wrong with making money on it. Is there? Really? Bueller? I don't think so. You know, if that's your job, you got to eat. Point is to make money, right? Is that terrible? I don't think so. But we certainly did have some numbers that came out last night. And I know, I'm sorry. I know some of you think I'm freaking nuts and yada, yada, yada. But you saw what I saw. Replay it. You saw what I saw. The ring of fire. It's unbelievable. And it's acting up. And California has not had a major earthquake in how long? What, San Francisco was 1905? Over 100 years. Overdue. I'm done. I'm done. Get out. I'm done. I'm done. But certainly today, dollar weakness. What was that sell-off on the euro? Unbelievable. German zoo collapsing down 16.9. It was supposed to be up 3.8. Who are these economists? Who are they? They suck. How come we knew that it was going to be so bad? And these morons didn't lower their expectations. I don't get it. Eurozone zoo melting. London CPI coming in nicely. We predicted that. Cable, we had a nice little sell-off. What, 30, 40 pips? Freaking joke. U.S. building permits were up. That's a good sign, but housing starts were down. Future growth, building permits, right? You need a permit if you're going to build. Okay. But obviously, we all look to tomorrow. Ben, burn your ass off. So again, these S&Ps, in my opinion, get to 1370. I think we fail. I don't think we clear the tower. If we do, we're going right to 1395. But I think this is the bounce you want to sell. This is the bounce we've been looking for. I am not buying this. No freaking way. I think we are heading back to the lows. Financial Armageddon is coming. Maybe they're going to put another big Band-Aid on. Maybe. But I think tomorrow it's all about the Fed. Yes, we get current account out of New Zealand. Yes, we get some numbers out of Australia. Leading index, not a big deal. I think Shirakawa tonight could be interesting for a Japanese possible talk about intervention. London, once again, big numbers coming out. We get the minutes at the MPC. We get their non-farm payroll, claim and count. I think the minutes are going to indicate more, going to indicate that they are. So, again, we look at this market. Not easy, huh? Dollar index, outside candles should have been a buy, right? No soup for you. Again, the S&Ps are strong all night. And I think part of the reason why the S&Ps rallied early, Germans considering maybe some sort of a Eurobond, but they squashed that. Then rumors of bank deposit guarantees, they squashed that. But, yeah, again, this dollar index, I still think this can hold. Tomorrow's a big day. Should we take this out 81, 81.05, 81.10? We're going lower. Should the euro take out 127.50? That one also is going back up. Remember, you got to have bearish engulfing. Shooting star, if then. Must, if then. There was no taking out previous day lows. We were basically strong right at the close. I don't think this gets taken out. I do think this is safe to be short against. I still do think, again, I think that we're going to get some sort of Operation Twist. You're going to get a spike up in the market, and you sell that spike. And I think the dollar will be interesting to see how the dollar is trading in relation to where the S&Ps are. Really no U.S. economic numbers at all. German producer prices, those are supposed to come in down 0.1. They're probably going to head lower. Dollar yen really nowhere. I think Shirakawa is going to try and talk down the yen, talk about intervention. Dollar Canada broke 102 nicely. Thank you very much. This looks terrible. This is the one. Rolling over, head and shoulders, you can make a case. You got your neckline here or under the neckline. I certainly think dollar Canada has more downside to go. Maybe even par 50. Why not? Had a monster rally in Australia, New Zealand. Dollar Swiss was very good. Saved the day, dollar Swiss today. Still like it short. You just need Euro Swiss to come in. But it's not going anywhere. It's a freaking joke. Waste of capital. Come on. Where are you? And look, this looks huge, doesn't it? It was a whopping 70 pips. What a joke. But dollar Swiss to me looks like it's going lower. Pound dollar, certainly taking our previous day highs. An outside candle, you can make a case for a bullish case on this. I still think it's a short, but hey, you got the outside candle. Took out the low, took out the high, closing, new, multi-week high. I think sterling could even get to 159. Certainly the 50% retracement is at 157.35. No, that's not right. I'm sorry, 157.85. Maybe we get there. We've been having reversals on Wednesdays, you know. So just because it didn't happen on Tuesday doesn't mean we can't have it mañana. Aussie continues to look good. Almost at that 102 spot. Remember, 102 big. I am short the Australian dollar right now. I think this channel line is going to hold. Monster spot. Again, we're only up 600 pips in the last 2 weeks. But big time resistance I see here. And again, the big tell-all, if you get the S&Ps up and Aussie's at 102, you know, not ripping, that's a great sign. So I think really watching the S&Ps is going to be crucial. And again, people, you want to try my premium service for tomorrow's FOMC press conference? Email me. Those of you that have emailed me, you will be getting an email tomorrow. Don't trade alone. Try my service. I'll try and make you money. I'll try and teach you stuff. I've only been trading for 18 years. Lots of ups and downs, but been around the block, people. That's the kind of person you want to learn from. This New Zealand dollar continues to grind higher. 80.50. Bang. It's going up. But again, I'm looking to sell the strength. I am not buying this. Burn your ass off is not going to deliver. These idiots think he's going to deliver QE3. No freaking way. He's doing Operation Twist extending. That's it. Maybe he goes to 2015. Low rates. Why not? Something like that. Pound Kiwi, pound Aussie continue to go lower. Just collapsing. Getting very oversold. Telling you, if the stock market reverses, this is the one you want. Oh, yeah. Love it. Euro sterling rallied also. Euro sterling looks pretty good, actually. Against today's lows, we might make a run back up to 81.50. Why not? That should mean cable should be subdued. Mucho. Muy. Oh, baby. We'll see what that unemployment rate. Average earnings is the key, in my opinion, for the pound trade. And if you get that average earnings, it's supposed to be up 0.8. I don't think it's going to make that. You get 0.5 below previous month, Euro sterling is going to rally. There's certainly lots of events tonight, economic, for London, for us to see some nice action. Looking at some of the yens, euro yen, you know, the act's decent. I'm short it right now, but I got to tell you, this thing is now beautiful flag. Pole, flag. We might be ready for another pole. I think it's going to come from dollar yen. I do think dollar yen could rally. Bond yields were up today. Dollar yen was down. I get it. This is the one that I think could have some legs. Break it down, to break it out. Why not? We're way oversold. We finally bounced from the lows. It's only 150 pips. We've sold off almost, 650. So, again, you do your Fibonacci. Dalian easy, 80.80. Seems like a nice spot. Really, 81.50. That's a big spot there. So, again, remember, my premium people are watching this live in the chat room. They type questions while I'm talking. And remember, part of my premium service, you get the S&Ps live, gold live, real time, crude real time, 24 hours a day. And, of course, we know someone's newsletter costs $400 a month. I don't guarantee it, but you get it 99% of the time. $400 a month, and I'm only charging you $2. I have a 3-month special for $400. Hello. So not only do you get the newsletter every day, you get all my other stuff. Access to my chat room 24 hours a day. Premium Twitter. Not Voice of Forex. I have another one. GFX Premium. It's locked, so don't even bother asking unless you're a member. Now, you can also go Premium Junior. You get everything except access to the chat room for only $50 a month. Daily trade recommendation emails, access to premium Twitters, tweets, the newsletter, some Goldman Sachs research. Again, hopefully some of you like that. You email me. Good stuff. Again, any questions, feel free to email me, info@globalfxllc.com. Try me out, baby. Markets are going to start getting a little more choppy. Listen, once we get into like July, end of June, we should calm down. Once this move gets out of the way, I think we start going, we're in more of a trading range where the euro can go back down to 124, bounce up to 127. Maybe we futz around for a while. Dollar yen maybe starts making a move higher, something like that. But it's going to be a very interesting day tomorrow, I think, for direction in the market. It's going to set the tone. Either we go for the highs of 1425 on burn your ass off QE, or we head right back down to the fold. And that's what I'm thinking. But you know what? I might change my mind in a New York minute. So again, feel free to email me or follow me on Twitter, Voice of Forex. YouTube, Voice of Forex. Facebook, Voice of Forex. 2 F's in of Forex. Andrew Spanton. Global Markets Radio, the only voice. Hopefully you like my earthquake thing I showed you. The only voice you'll ever need. Oh, and by the way, Russia, China, Iran, doing their biggest naval exercise drill in their history off the Syrian coast. What is Putin thinking? I'll tell you what Putin is thinking. I think he thinks he's the army from the north, 200 million strong, that Nostradamus predicted would come down into Jerusalem. Andrew Spanton, food for thought. Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need, who truly loves to make you money. Have a good night.